All right, so first thing you're going to do is you want to import the presets that I attached in your email. So go to the Effects tab, do Import Effect. I'm going to bring in the Nats preset first. That's there now. Now let's import the track. And so these are limiters. So what we're doing is we're telling anything we apply it to that it can only get to a maximum of whatever the preset is. So for example, our tracks, you can individually add it to a track, or highlight, you'd go across the whole thing to all your tracks and your sound bites and then drag it, and that puts it on everything. So now when I play this, nothing's going to max above -6.
Contacted Houston Approach Control as
Me, as you're going to be able to tell, because hers actually, before the preset is on, it actually goes way over -6. So watch, you're going to see it not go above -6.
Blossom monster tornado devastates Alabama.
Her limiter off.
Blossom monster tornado
so it
devastates
also makes it
Alabama.
a little more consistent across it, because it's boosting it in spots that are lower, and it's dropping it when it's too high. So you get a very consistent -6.
Blossom monster tornado devastates Alabama. Tonight, search and rescue crews.
All right, so now let's look at Nats. The Nats work the same way with the preset. I'm going to highlight them all again. And the Nats are going to be -24. This one, you'll see now that it will not go above -24. So you can see it's much higher without the filter or the effect being put on it. See? Same here.
Tornado devastates Alabama.
Let's mute that. So there's the max. As the chopper gets further away, you can see the level dropping. So let's turn that effect back on, and it should stay pretty consistent because you're adding up to 6 dB. So it's much more consistent. Now this is a good example of a Nat that's really low, so it's going to boost it up, but only 6 decibels. So in a case like this, if you really need to boost it up, you can take off the limiter and then just do it the traditional way like you normally would to really boost it up. And so let's look at one other thing. When we got a Nat sound pop, what do you do? Because a Nat sound pop, we want it to be higher than -24, right? So what I suggest you do in that situation is make a cut, and I would remove from that clip, the one that you're going to want the pop to be, I'd remove that limiter, and now you can do your traditional pop. So let's make this one a little bigger. Right? So how do we make this smoother? Because on this one it's just, you can't tell, it's real rough. I would just go in and use this, because now it's fading to the clip that has the limiter at -24. So now you should have pretty smooth. And put Mia back on.
Feed.
Blossom monster tornado devastates Alabama. Tonight, search and rescue crews are hard at work.
And if you want on, it's another trick. Here,
The pilots contacted.
what you need to do is you can't keyframe this like traditionally, because it's going to ignore the fact, because you've told it, I want you at -24. It's not going to give you it's going to pretty much cut out. See, I kind of went out. So what I would do in this situation is I'd once again use one of these. See, now it fades out.
The pilots contacted Houston.
When you're slamming, it's great just to highlight all across these and drop that filter on there, and you know that your Nats aren't going to be above -24. Same with your track. So here's an example, like you know, say you're cutting just a VO, simple VO, just highlight those, do -24 on them, and now you'll have consistent. Hope that helps everybody. If you got any questions, let me know.